This is Yu-Gi-Oh's newest rarity, the Quarter Century Secret Rare, designed to celebrate the 25th anniversary of the game, and it looks incredible. What would look even more incredible though is a completed set of every single one. With hundreds of different Quarter Century rares being released throughout the year, the collector inside of me sees this as the perfect challenge, so we're going to attempt to collect every piece of this shiny puzzle one by one. Welcome to Treasure Hunters. Aye. Subscribe. We've been progressing at a nice steady pace, keeping up with product releases to complete our insane shiny collection. But our job officially just got like 3 times harder. Not only did Age of Overlord drop, featuring another 25, including the most expensive Quarter Century to date, but the Rarity Collection is also about to drop with another 81 Quarter Centuries for us to start chipping away at. Thankfully, it's roughly 3 per box this time because the pull rates in the Rarity Collection are mad, so I'm hoping it's not too ridiculously expensive to grab them all. Speaking of the Rarity Collection, if you are in the UK and plan on picking up a box or two of quite literally the best product we've ever had, let me direct you to RevzCards. Our friends there have the cheapest prices available, but your purchase will also go towards helping us with this really expensive mountain we need to climb. Link will be in the description below. You can buy pretty much anything from sleeves to single packs on their website, but either way, may your pools be blessed. So this video should be coming just off the back of the Rarity Collection opening, meaning you already know we pulled some very nice Quarter Century Secret Rares to get started on the Rarity Collection. So we're gonna slap these in the binder real quick and then get into the real goo of the episode, see how we've been progressing with our collection here. So of course we have the Legendary Collection, going into Battles of Legend, Monstrous Revenge, Lubellion is currently in my Dragon deck, moving into Duelist Nexus, and then into the 2023 Megatins. Starting here will be Age of Overlord, so 9, 18, and then 25 up to here will be Age of Overlord, and then Rarity Collection starts here. We're going to throw our Triple Tactics and Ghost Bell in the first 2 slots here. I think Ash Blossom's definitely going to be the most expensive, followed by either Baron or like Pot of Prosperity, but we'll see. It's too early to speculate, to be honest. Prices are up on tier 0 and things like that, but once all the vendors and general public gets their hands on some of the set, we'll see where prices start to go if things start to fall out a little bit. But there we go. That is us started on our Rarity Collection. We don't have anything from Age of Overlord though, so mail day, baby. Let's get into it. So we've been quite busy, okay? This is essentially just going to be like a huge mail day episode because I am trying to get this out really quickly in the interest of time before going on holiday. Therefore, there's not going to be any like high production edits or anything like that. It is just essentially a mail day, and what a freaking mail day it's going to be, man. Let's get into it one by one, and then we can sort of throw everything into our binder at the end and see what it ends up looking like. I am looking forward to that, man. Looking forward to finally putting these in the binder. So starting off, we have a Quarter Century Secret Rare Nightmare Magician. Now, we had a high-stakes duel against Kami for this, where if we win, we get his Nightmare Magician, and if he wins, he gets the OTS Championship playmat of Nightmare Magician that we actually won. So we planned to have that duel just before a locals, but it was such a scuffed duel that it's not worth like having the whole episode based around that, especially with it being rushed towards the end straight into a locals. But essentially, it was us playing our Keeper branded list against his Chimera Dogmatica Shaddoll deck, blind second, with Super Poly and things like that. What ended up happening is Kami had lethal on board, including Shaddoll Construct, but he attacked with Shaddoll Construct first, therefore triggering its effect to pop, losing the damage and not being able to attack directly for game, and then on the clapback, we were able to beat him. Kind of felt like a really undeserved win, to be honest, so we ended up just giving him the mat anyway and taking the Nightmare Magician. I wasn't going to use or sell the mat either way, so happy to just give it away to someone that's actually going to use it, and he has been using it. So that is the Nightmare Magician from Duelist Nexus. Next up we have Emperor Charles the Great. We got this from Ethan at Locals for, I think it was a gold Nibiru and £35 cash. So essentially like a £40-ish value that we picked this up for. I will say the general trend of literally every Quarter Century Secret Rare we've picked up recently has just went straight down in value. So we're losing a lot of money doing this, but it's worth it for the shiny cardboards. Okay, our first package in the mail. Believe it or not, you'd think I bought like a PS5 game or like a DVD or something. This is one card. I bought a single card and it came shipped like this. A nice little bubble wrapped quarter century secret rare Almace, sort of sellotaped to the inside of the box here. We got this off of eBay for £24.99, which at the time was a really nice deal, but I think that is roughly just what it's generally valued at now. Very pretty card. Any card in this rarity is going to look pretty, of course. Moving on from there, we have another package. Not quite sure what's in this one. Let me remind myself. Oh, okay, we're getting closer to completing our Battles of Legend Monstrous Revenge collection. We have the terraforming. We picked this up off of eBay for £65. I don't see many of these going on the Facebook trade group. I think on eBay it was going for about 75, but we managed to get a cheeky offer in there and take it for 65. Not bad for what you could argue is the highest rarity printing of this card. I think this looks better than the Ultimate Rare. The Ultimate Rare looks kind of iffy on the artwork. So happy to purchase this for £65. Next up, what do we have? I think this is from the Facebook group. We have... Hey, there we go. Tokusano Shinkyojin. Looking forward to the finale of Attack on Titan coming out on the 5th of November, I believe. But yeah, we got this from Harry on the Facebook trade group for £33 overall via PayPal. It's weird because generally with any quarter century secret rare going for like 20 to 30 to 35-ish pound, I was like, damn, that's a really nice price. I need to pick up anything that drops to sort of around that price point. However, the bar keeps going lower and lower with each set that comes out. Like some of the Age of Overlord quarter century secret rares are like not even £20 or $20 or something. Like I said, all the values keep going down and down and down. But at the end of the day, we're gonna have a really sick collection. This £33, I don't know how much it is valued on eBay right now. We'll go through all the prices again at the end of the episode and see how we're holding up, if we are like in the red finally now. But next up we have, I believe this includes a card for my own personal collection. Yeah, here we go. We have the final secret rare Starlaze Safer that I need. I had 2 secrets and 1 ultra in my deck. Finally got a hold of the 3rd secret from Michael on the Facebook trade group. And then we also got the Altergeist Adminia to go alongside it. We paid £30 on the dot for this, so not a bad price, honestly. Just getting our hands on all of the cheap Duelist Nexus quarter century secret rares, and very happy to put this in the deck. Means I have the ultra rare as trade bait. Let's go. Moving on, this was also a kind of weirdly packaged card to go alongside, what was it, the Almace that came in like the massive box. So I opened the envelope and I was like, huh? Like, what did I buy? So it came like this, and then inside was just a pack of Duelist Nexus. So I was so confused until I opened the pack, and at the front of it was the quarter century secret rare Dark Corridor. We won this on auction, I believe, off of eBay for £34.19. Very nice price. I think the secret rare is over £20 now, so very nice price on the quarter century secret rare. And then I assume this is just sort of a dud pack that the guy opened. Yo, emergency, let's go, that's broken. Actually, a really nice Duelist Nexus pack. You got the emergency, the Unchained support, the Chimera support. Very, very cool, but yeah, just bulk for us over here. A little extra 10p bulk. Next up, I think this was a trade. No, this was a purchase from the trade group from down in England. We got this off of Anthony for £65. Not just the Evolzar Lars, but also we got the Demigod of the Testina as well. Unfortunately, the second wave of the archetype was not as cracked up as people were hoping it would be. So I'm unsure where the prices are at now on the Testina stuff, but essentially like £32.50 on each card here, which again is a price I'm happy to pay for pretty much any quarters. Well, not any quarter century secret rare. Hell no, not with the rarity collection coming out, but for the Duelist Nexus ones, it's not a bad price. Then we have another one from the trade group. This is from Lewis. Look at that sleeve, man. We got the classic anime sleeve. Keeper Gang, baby. My guy knows the channel. He knows what's up. Keeper Gang, let's go. This was the Chimera quarter century secret rare. I did mention that when I seen it at 80, I kind of wanted to pick it up because, you know, this is a very good card in a very good deck, and it's played at 2 or sometimes even 3. So I want to get this ASAP. We ended up grabbing it for £75 on the dot. Unsure if it's gone up or down since then, but I am very happy to own this card. It allowed me to get rid of my Ultra, which means you can argue we got it for like 55, I guess. But yeah, very happy to finally get this out of the top loader. Very cool card. All right, next, yeah, we still got plenty more to go through, man. We got so many quarter centuries. I think this is a very expensive episode. I think this is near £1,000 spent in total just on shiny cards, man. Like, this is crazy. We have the TG Glaive Blaster. Oh, this is our first Age of Overlord popping up here. We got this off of eBay for £24. Like I said, I thought any quarter century around that price point is very, very nice. However, I keep getting proven wrong because some of the Age of Overlord ones are just going down and down and down. This is one of them. I think this is like 15 to 20 pounds now. There we go. Very shiny. And I ain't going to complain too much because, you know, for the sake of $5, it's not a huge deal. Next up, I think this may be the final Duelist Nexus one. I'm not 100% sure. We'll see. But this is the Cosmic Quasar Dragon, but this was like £60 at the time. I won this off an eBay auction for £43.93, including the postage costs. Very cool card because we are the Synchro King, even though we'll never be summoning this. We're locked to Dark Dragon Synchros. All right, and then we get into some really juicy packages because this is when Age of Overlord came out. We picked up some, I think this was like before the set officially released, but after Sneak. So people got a hold of the cards, were trading and selling all the quarter centuries. Obviously, jumped the gun on some of these for sure. Wasn't the smartest of ideas, but I just got excited. I just got excited about the cardboard, okay? So here we have Quarter Century Secret Rare, Superstar Slayer, Typhon, Sky Crisis. We got this for £65 and a playset of Ultimate Slayer. So in total, that's roughly a value of about £120 we put towards this. I think as of right now, it is still roughly around that value, maybe gonna go up. So I'm not too unhappy with what we picked this up for. It is a very, very nice card and honestly a very underrated card. It's very, very strong. On top of that, we got some more exciting things from Age of Overlord in the mail here. Next card being, Wanted Seeker of Sinful Spoils, baby. One of the best cards in the set. 3 of in the engine, of course. We just straight up bought this for £110 cash. I thought that was a very, very good deal considering sort of how good this card is. So it was a bit of a gamble expecting this to go up. I think it is roughly maintaining the same kind of value, although in America, it's going up in price. I think it's like $150. Again, very cool pickup. One of the more expensive quarter centuries from Age of Overlord in the bag. And then next up, we have another exciting one, dude. We have the Quarter Century Secret Rare Magicians of Bonds and Unity. This is the yellow version from Age of Overlord. We still need to pick up the green one from Duelist Nexus. We got this for £90 plus a Bestial Dispatter. So you could argue about £105 value put towards this. But it is a very, very cool card picked up from Ashley on the trade group. Also, we got Wanted from Maurice on the trade group as well. But yeah, glad to finally have one of these copies. I think there's going to be 4 in total. We have one down, 3 to go, and the green one is still out there, still waiting for us to pick it up. Now, continuing with the Age of Overlord Quarter Century Secret Rares, we have a Darkhold Dragon and a TG Rocket Salamander. We picked these up as part of a trade with Cami at the Age of Overlord sneak peek. These were put towards the Diabell Star and the Seeker that we pulled. These were definitely overvalued at the time, so honestly, I should have just waited. I think this was valued at about 45 and this was valued at about 30. But it was mostly just trades, so we didn't lose any cash, which is something I'm always happy about. Next up is another one we got absolutely shafted on. We picked up a Vanadium Trisukta and an Odd Eyes Arcray Dragon. These are both like very, very cheap. I think this is like £20 now and this is like £40 now. We traded away our playset of Ultimate Rare Fallen of Albaz plus an original print Cartesia plus something else for these two. I wasn't too unhappy doing that because I felt like the Albaz was going to go down in value anyway with the release of all the different rarities coming in the rarity collection. But yeah, we got these from Kelby at locals. So finally, people at locals are pulling quarter century secret rares that we need. And speaking of, we have a TG over Dragonar that we got from Ethan at locals. We traded a Relinquished Anima, a Change of Heart from the Legendary Collection reprint, a Flare Metal Dragon, and a Speed Duel Secret Rare Gate Guardian for this. Overall comes to about £20 to £30 value, I think. Even trade, let's go. Then finally, the final quarter century secret rare we have as part of our mail day is the Arius, the Labyrinth Butler. The first Labyrinth quarter century secret rare we picked up, yet there's still Lady and Welcome for us to get as well. For this, we traded away our quarter century secret rare Dark Hole, finally got rid of it, secret rare Jackalope, and the Evil Twins, Kissikill, and Lilla main deck monster that you typically pair with Ultimate Slayer. But yeah, that is a good chunk of Age of Overlord, a good chunk of Duelist Nexus. We got the Terraforming for Battles of Legend as well. Very, very expensive mail day, man. So let's go sleeve all these up and stick them in the binder, baby. Here we go with the updated binder. I can confirm in total we now have 81 quarter century secret rares out of a total of 178. So once again, we're down to not even halfway through the collection, dude. Rarity collection is nuts. So legendary collection into the Battles of Legend. Popped the Lubellion back in just for the little showcase here. Terraforming leaves us with just the 3 cards we need from Battles of Legend to finish that collection. Into the Duelist Nexus here, we just need 5 more to complete Duelist Nexus finally. Obviously, we have the tins completed. Into Age of Overlord, we have our first page completed from nothing. But beyond that, we do need another 15 from the set, unfortunately, including the Little Knight. Fuck my life. And then we have, of course, 8 or 7 from the Rarity collection. And then it goes on and on and on, because we need like another fucking 75 or something from the set. But yeah, Rarity collection aside, we are progressing very, very nicely. And I think once we have all the quarter centuries released in the game, it's probably going to be a full binder worth, meaning all my staples are going to have to go like in another binder or something. We'll see, we'll see. But yeah, now let's talk about prices. Alright, so looking at the updated prices as of today, of course, the Legendary Collection is still overall hovering around the £50 mark for the entire set. Battles of Legend has surprisingly gone up overall. There has been a lot of kind of like £15 swings on certain cards going up and down here and there, but Lubellion is up big from 200 to 250, and the Masquerena is also up big again from 230 to 285. So those are kind of carrying the price back up a bit, still hovering around the 2100 mark overall though, which takes us to Duelist Nexus. Duelist Nexus has, for the most part, gone down across the board. The only thing that has gone up quite a lot is the Snake Eye quarter century has gone up by 20, and the Magician's Bond, which has gone up by about 20 as well. Unfortunately, because that's one of the big ones that we still need to get, bro. Unchained Yama has also gone up, but I think once Unchained sort of disappears from the meta, that'll go down, and that's when we will snipe that and pick it up. The rest, however, just overall down, so we could probably start picking up a few of those. Going into the Megatins, overall still hovering roughly around the £80 mark for the entire set, which is fine. And then we get into Age of Overlord for the first time in this series, and overall this all adds up to 1850, which is very, very high. I feel like a lot of these quarter centuries are definitely still priced a lot higher than they will settle at. There are a lot of very, very cheap ones, but a Little Knight at 500, man. I don't think that's gonna hold. I think the supply is just very, very low. So as soon as a couple of other people want to sell their quarter century Little Knight, or as soon as a couple more are pooled, then they'll kind of start showing up on the market for roughly around the 300 to 400 mark probably. We're gonna have to bite the bullet eventually, so we'll see what happens with that. But for most of these, I am still waiting for them to go down to a more attractive price, because 1800 overall, that's a lot of money. Then we get into the Rarity collection. I'm interested to see where this goes. We've just taken all the prices off of the tier 0 pre-sales, and pre-sales in general are usually just a not a scam, but like if you buy cards on pre-sales, you're just throwing away money most of the time. Ash is priced at 230, which is the highest by far, followed I think by Baron at 95. And then Prosperity, all the other staples are kind of like around the 50 mark, but the cheapest one they have on pre-sale is £4, when a lot of these are just going to end up at bulk. So if you add up every single quarter century secret rare from the Rarity collection, there's 81 in total. It comes to 1700, which is not like ridiculously high, but it's going to go much, much lower than this. So yeah, I think looking at prices for these right now just isn't really showing much. I am interested to see the kind of ceiling price-wise that we'll get for some of these quarter centuries like Ash Blossom, because we might want to pick them up sooner or later. It is 3 quarter centuries per box, but because there's 81, it's still like 27 boxes in total you need to pool at least one of each on average. But yeah, overall it is looking like we are still due to spend like another
A couple thousand? Oh, this is gonna hurt, bro. This is gonna hurt, man. Let's just hope we get some banging deals.
Nearly forgot about the giveaway we were doing for this very pretty Red Eyes Black Dragon. So winner's gonna pop up on screen. Congrats to you, fella. You got a very pretty card. I'll be in contact with you to send this to you through the mail. And as is tradition with the series, we are gonna have another giveaway for another quarter century secret rare. This is the spare obelisk, I think, that we pulled in one of the legendary collections. So to win this, all you gotta do is like, subscribe, and comment down below how much you think the average quarter century secret rare is gonna go for in the rarity collection. I think it's anyone's guess right now. Obviously, if you have no idea, you have no idea, but it's gonna be interesting. It's definitely gonna be interesting. And that could net you a pretty obelisk tormentor.